Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to try some stuff. Some of it I've had for a while, just haven't gotten around to, and some of it I did just get. I'm really excited. Hope you like this. I'm gonna try to do this actually in a relatively timely manner, because I do actually have to get going to work. And I know this might be a little much for work, but it's fun. I I do enjoy my makeup. Also, I'm really my makeup has been kind of all over the place, and sometimes I would take it to work and do it during my break. And it's just I like to have stuff organized. This is nowhere by any means all of my makeup, but just stuff that I might carry with me. I got my caboodle. I did have one growing up, so it's kind of really nostalgic, as I'm sure it is for many others. Yeah, these are really great organizers, and they're cheap, but hey, cool. I like it. And I got my purple and teal, going back to my 90s days. Okay, so I'm going to start off with, I got all my base and stuff on. I'm gonna start off with this concealer, which again I've had for a while. It is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin, which is currently actually discontinued. I'm kind of sad about it, but maybe I'll look into more of their products if I like it. I just have the idea that maybe it'll work for times like now, like when it's getting warmer out, because I don't know, maybe it's nice and light. That's what they claim, that it's very light. It's a brightening serum foundation with SPF 20, so that could be nice for the summer. Like, have something that's not too heavy, but that also protects your skin. And if it is as light as I'm told it is, then that would just be nice, because you don't really want like a whole lot of heavy makeup. And I'm gonna be mixing in some Urban Decay Liquid Aura. First, I need to get some in this dropper. There we go. This is not new. This I have used. I don't know. I just like to be a little glowy. Okay. And so, yeah, okay. So I'm just quickly trying to blend this out, which is nice. I'm like, hi, I just woke up. But actually, yeah, this does feel pretty light, and from what I'm seeing, fairly full coverage. Like, it's not full coverage, but like medium to full coverage. And it doesn't feel like I'm caking anything on, which is nice. Like, from what I'm getting here, a little is going a fairly long way, which is nice. Wow, I'm kind of sad this is discontinued, but who knows what their other products are like. Maybe I really will try this out for the summer. Or, again, not this, per se, but some of their foundation products. And my concealer has disappeared to where? So I just have this, and this is like cheap. I'm not even gonna say drugstore. This was from Walmart. It's Hard Candy Glamouflage, which I got because they're like, oh, it's heavy duty concealer. This is supposed to work for, say, if you wanted to cover up a tattoo for whatever reason, like it was a job or a certain occasion. This, from what I was told, could cover up tattoos. And I thought, if this can cover up tattoos, it can certainly cover up my dark circles, which, like, never seem to want to go away. As well as birthmarks, because, of course, I have, like, I don't know, bright red birthmarks. And it actually does work pretty well. Of course, another one that I actually really do like, aside from this, is It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. But this is another product where a little really does go a long way. This shade is a little light for me. And by a little, I mean pretty light. I think it looked not, I mean, it looked light in the packaging, but not, like, quite so light. But when I actually put it on my skin, it was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just put some powder over that and we'll pretend this didn't happen. I don't advise that. Please try to find your actual shade in things that you're putting on your face, but, you know, again, concealer isn't supposed to be your exact shade. It's supposed to be like a touch lighter. So if it's a little light and you have to put some powder, like, not the end. And I am just really quick gonna put a little bit of powder under that. Because, like I said, it's super light. Also, I feel like if I do get some fallout, that'll kind of save me in that department. I can just kind of, maybe I'll more easily be able to wipe away the excess than if it got caught in the concealer itself. Sometimes I'll also put some translucent setting powder underneath and try to use that. Okay. So that works for me. The setting powder I have is the Amazonian Clay Tarte Smooth Operator. I just really like Tarte products, and I think it's great that they are cruelty-free. So, yay, Tarte, I love you. My brush set is actually from Tarte. It's dual-ended. I'm a little obsessed. It was like from that Artistry collection. The case of that looks like this. But yeah, so I'm just gonna put some of that setting powder underneath my eye to catch that fallout. Which I don't know if there will be any. I haven't used this palette yet. So who knows? Okay, now to the fun stuff. As you may have seen, I did actually put that concealer on my lid. I do have eyeshadow primers and things like Urban Decay's potion. I just tend to like the opacity of having a concealer there. That's my preference. Whatever your preference is, definitely go for that. Um, but yeah, let's get into this eye look. I I've been staring at this for like a month or two. It recently actually came out. When I first saw it, it wasn't quite out yet, and I'm really excited. This is the Karity Come As You Are palette. So for all you 90s gals or people who are just into the grunge scene, I thought that was really cool. I really like this packaging. And it has actually little images of the shadows on the back. It also says the grunge movement of the 90s was all about rebellion and breaking the status quo. This palette was inspired by the idea of being different and standing out. So go ahead, express yourself. Okay, very cool. It's 15 matte and shimmer shadows. Um, so this actually, based on some of these colors, the colors themselves, not, I'm sure not the formula, I've seen really good reviews on this. It kind of reminded me of Anastasia's Subculture palette, which was, I mean, I was really excited for that palette when I heard that was going to be coming out because I actually did love the colors. Unfortunately, as many of us know, the formula was off. Some people had great formulas somehow, others had very negative experiences. I actually retried that palette recently, kind of blended with the White Peach palette from Too Faced, and it wasn't blending like horribly. It was actually like not bad. My biggest problem was just the amount of fallout and the fact that it is highly, highly pigmented. So if you're someone who really likes to go heavy-handed into that pan to pick up pigment, you are gonna end up with stuff all over your eye. But the colors are of this are relatively similar. I do believe the Karity one has some, yeah, the Karity one has some brighter colors, which I think is cool too, because I do like some bright colors. I think when I first started in makeup, I was a little afraid of brighter colors like this. But I've kind of grown to embrace them. So they're kind of similar color stories. This one's a little bit brighter, and hopefully the formula is better. Just interesting comparison. I don't know. I'm into the grunge thing. Oh, and this is cool. Came with this little protector for it that says this palette helped feed an animal in need. As a 100% cruelty-free brand, we have a big soft spot in our hearts for animals. For every palette we sell, we donate to our local SPCA through our Palettes for Paws initiative. Okay, that's really cool. So if you're an animal lover, Karity, it's affordable and they have nice colors and they care. Okay, let's step into this. Okay, I'm not going to go too crazy right now because, again, I am going to work, even though they've seen me do a million different looks. Oh my god, everything is so pretty. Oh, I love how they're colors that are named after, like, famous people from the 90s. So there's this really pretty, like, light purple silver color called Drew. That is just, ooh, okay, I see you. It's like this really, I feel like it's not even showing up like that, but it's like really, really pretty. It has like a shift to it between the silver and the purple. And then there's like a bright pink called Gwen and a peachy color called Liv. We also have Riot, Seattle, Deja Vu, Dank, Cool Beans, which anyone who knows me knows that that's a phrase I still use. Okay, let's jump in. This is exciting. Okay. Where to start? Okay, I think I'm actually going to put Drew on my inner corner because that's like more of a highlighty color. So yeah. Can also be used if you wanted to like cut a crease or something. Like I said, very pretty shimmer. From what I'm seeing, you might have to like kind of build on these colors, but they're very easily buildable. I'm also just being a little gentle because again, I don't know how this works. I'm not seeing a lot of fallout though, which is nice. I could do something yellow, but I don't want to scare people. Okay. I think I'm gonna take this peachy color, this Live. It's a matte. And I'm gonna put that on my lid. I think I was gonna go cooler with this, but I'm actually really liking this. This idea that I'm kind of working on. It's a really nice color. Okay. And again, you might have to like build it a little bit, but these are really nice shadows. And again, even when you do, it's not like a lot of fallout, so I think you're gonna have this palette for a while if you decide to get it. I feel like the lighting is like, yeah, you can see that better. Okay. Yeah, in the crease, I'm gonna go in with Cool Beans. Ooh, okay. That one came out a lot more pigmented than I had anticipated, but it's not bad. I actually really like that color. And it does blend out pretty nicely. Ooh. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in with Dank, which is this really pretty olivey green. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll go in with Riot first and then I'll blend out into that. Riot is like this like mustardy yellow. And I'll kind of use that as a transition. Ooh. Yeah, so that's a nice transition from the peach. into that green. And then we'll go in with Dank in the very corner, just to darken it up a little. Well, see, I feel like it's more. It doesn't look so crazy like green in person. I feel like on the camera it looks more green and more yellow. And I mean, you definitely see that, obviously. But it's a lot more like gradual in reality. But I actually really like it. I know it's a little high up, but like, I'm actually really feeling this look. Yeah, I did the yellow into the green. I think that transitioned nicely. I think for something with a green, like this is a warmer look, which is different for me because I usually have like these like really cool dark deep greens that I mean I love. But it's a different take on it, which I like. Um I'm gonna stop because I don't want to scare people at work. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Eyeliner. I'm not gonna go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that for the eyeshadow. Because, like I said, we're not going crazy. There's some, like, yellow color. Like, there's, like, that brighter yellow that looks really cool, Psych. And Tattletale looks like a really cool one. I'm definitely gonna try other looks and do, like, I think another tutorial with this. I think this is really quite something interesting. Okay. So I kind of did a big wing, but I didn't do it like... I didn't do super thick liner. Because as much as I'm, like, doing this makeup in the style that we do makeup now, it also is, like... Okay. Well, that changed because, of course, one eye always gets messed up. So yeah, I tend to like big wings on my eyes. Sometimes they end up larger than others. I am not gonna do lashes today, I don't think. There's no time for that. I'm already like a little. This was not as quick as I intended it to be. I might be a little late. Whoops. As long as I am there before the kids are. That's the important part. For anyone who doesn't know, I work at a school for special needs. So yeah, I'm really digging this look. Okay. Got my lashes done. I'm gonna gel these brows because if I don't, they will be all over the damn place. Like, everyone's like, oh, you have nice full eyebrows, and I'm like, it's a gift and a curse. Cause these bitches go everywhere. Yeah. The work it takes just to keep them, like, normal. Hashtag Greek girl probs. I don't know if that's a thing, but it should be when it comes to, like, eyebrows and such. I would have told, I guess I'll tell you anyway. I was gonna say what that blush was, but it was a limited edition. It was from Max. I've had this a long time. It was from Max, like, collection for The Simpsons. It's like a Marge Simpson blush called Sprinkles. So it's not exactly something you can find now. I just really like the color. I didn't used to be much of a blush wearer, but it's kind of necessary, especially during the winter for me, because I naturally get very, very pale, like a lot of people do during the winter, but I actually, like, the difference in the summer is crazy. Not because I lay out for hours and hours and hours or anything. I mean, I do go in the sun, I just tan easily. So, like, the difference is weird. In the winter, I look like Casper, and in the summer, I look like Princess Jasmine. I mean, maybe not quite like Princess Jasmine. I don't have that figure. Not that I have a terrible figure, but let's be real. Disney princesses are not realistic. Expectations for yourself. Of course, growing up, you're like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna look like as an adult female. No. No, you're not. Meanwhile, I was waiting for a relative to. They were in a procedure. My mom and I were like watching Pocahontas on Netflix, and of course, someone like walked in that we knew, and I'm like, oh, hi. Hello. Someone we know actually worked at the hospital. This works. This is good. Yes, I do contour even for work because I'm like, it's so weird, my face. Like, head on, it's like really round. And then, you know, if you look at it from the side though, it's like really angular. It's so weird. I have such like a square face, I guess. Like it looks around, but then it's like, oh, hello, jawline. What is this shit? Why can't I be that structured when you just look at my face? I don't know. I'm using the Tardiest Pro Glow. Love it. I know some people don't like powder highlighters. I've also used liquid, but it just depends on what you want. I'm not going crazy with the highlighter though, because again, going to work, but also because just, I don't know. I'm not feeling it for this like grungy look. But glowy is nice still. Ooh, yes. The other thing I wanted to try was a liquid lipstick, Velvet Mattes from Victoria's Secret in the shade Adore. So just give me 1 second. Okay. So Velvet Matte and Adored. I'm just gonna take Marge here because I need that mirror. Huh. It is actually like kind of velvety in texture. Yeah. And I mean, normally I'd be like, yeah, I don't need a mirror to do lipstick. But with liquid, I tend to be a little more cautious. Nice formula. Don't know how it's gonna dry, but I will let you guys know, I guess, maybe in the comments I'll update or something. So yeah, let me just use my Urban All-Nighter spray. Okay, and this is the finished look. That's it. Maybe I'll do a darker look later. I don't know. But I like it. It's pretty, I think. Let me... See, it's kind of like weird grungy colors, but they're cool. And I like them. I like this palette a lot. Okay. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And as always, like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.